I took my sister's bike to Zipper's Performance. In this video, I'm going to reveal the bike to her, and I'm going to tell you everything that's done, as well as show you, and we're going to talk to the guys from Zipper's Performance about this heritage that is very, very impressive. I'm going to share the dyno numbers with you. I'm going to share it all with you. We're going to get into it. Let's roll the intro and get started.
Adam with the travel and toll experiences, I'd say, is the best word I could describe it. It's exciting, it's fun, meet a lot of people. You know, he's got a great family, a lot of good friends, a lot of incredible followers. When I was at the event last year, Run to the Hills, Kim, she was kind of like the odd person out, you know, because everybody had stepped up, you know, and she was like, man, I need some muscle.
Heritage Softail with a 114 has pretty darn good power from the factory. I mean, Harley-Davidson has done an incredible job on this motorcycle. This thing already makes a fair amount of torque. So when we put a 472 in, it's gonna make a big number. We just felt that it needed to be a little bit later. And by doing that, we did a neat thing. It's so easy to ride.
Yep.
Because I knew that Kim was going to be riding this in the rain, large rides. She's going to be in all conditions on this. And a 468 would run amazing in this, but it would be a little edgy, in my opinion, with, you know, with the way that we've set this up. Now, I love edgy, but there are times when I really feel the 472 is better.
Well, and think about this too, that with the 468 and how it produces the power in those touring models, right? But that's 150 pounds, 160 pounds.
Right.
But that's not including gear,
right,
double riding, all this stuff. I mean, next thing you know, this thing has picked up 200, 300, 350 pounds more than this Softail. And she's solo riding, and the way it worked out, it was perfect. Because you could soft ride this thing around, you could do anything you want. But boy, oh boy, does it rip when you step into the throttle, man. It's just impressive.
She's riding with guys with big bore kits.
Yep.
She's riding with Tall, with Zulu, or even the Road Glide is making big numbers. So we knew that we didn't want her to be at the back of the pack. And I believe that looking at how, you know, everyone in the family has set their motorcycles up, Kim is going to shock some people on this.
I can't actually wait to see what her response is going to be when she rode this thing the way we did. I can't wait to see it, because I completely agree with every facet that it is power on right where you want it, and man, it really accelerates. It's going to be it should be a fun video to watch.
We're here at Zippers, and it is time to reveal the numbers. Now, I'm excited to show you guys the numbers, but I'm more excited to show my sister the numbers, because she doesn't know that all this went on with her motorcycle. I have with me Bob, Dan, and Adam, and they're going to go over the dyno chart. So you're going to hear the numbers right now.
All right, so we stole Kim's motorcycle, and it arrived here with 82 horsepower and 107 foot-pounds of torque, which is actually pretty good for a bone stock Softail. These 114s run very nice. However, with just a couple key items, we've upgraded to a Redshift 472 cam. We are now putting down 131 foot-pounds and 122 horsepower. So that is a tremendous gain.
I think she's gonna smile.
Oh, yes.
It pulls up to 6,000 very cleanly now. We've done a lot of interesting things with this power band because Kim rides a lot. We really wanted to keep this a very easy-mannered motorcycle because she's going to be in the rain, she's going to be in group rides with people, and we didn't want this to have that giant early torque smack you in the face.
But this particular dyno graph that we have here really is a good example of that because it's got very good low end power, and you can see the little harmonic that it has right there, and it really means that riding the motorcycle is just real easy and accelerates nice. You can short shift, it's great. But boy, oh boy, when you spool her up there about 2,600 or so,
Yes.
it starts pedaling the tire and squatting the shock, and it's just really getting down with the program.
Yes, it does.
And, you know, Bob got this thing really dialed in with this particular combination. Works really good. What we got, 122 peak horsepower. It's just phenomenal.
I rode it. It is extremely, extremely quick. This motorcycle is quick. My sister, she's gonna love this bike. It, like he said, when you're just riding around at the low RPMs, I can still tell there's some power to it, but when you get into it, you can get it loose in second and even in third in some instances, right? Then you,
Yep.
yeah, it's a quick bike. Having this 472 cam on this Softail, which is about 150 pounds lighter,
Yeah.
it feels just like riding a touring bike with a big bore kit on it. And this motorcycle right here will upset a lot of people. When you pull up to somebody on this bike like this at a red light, all I'm saying is they better be prepared for you because this motorcycle has a lot of power. I can't wait to see her riding this bike. She's gonna love it, and I'm excited to show it to her.
And really, you know, the big thing that has to be said here is, Leonard, we're really sorry. I mean, we love Leonard to death.
Yeah.
But the problem is Leonard's riding an amazing 103 twin cam with a Redshift 528 cam. It's fantastic. We love it. But it is really, really hard to compete with these new M8s with a twin cam. You can, but you have to spend a lot of money. This motorcycle makes more power than our Muscle 107 in good running trim in a twin cam. And that's a fantastic package. So it really shows the advancement of Harley-Davidson, that just a couple of key items being changed out, and you're blowing away built twin cams on a 114 that we did not take the heads off of.
You have to call Zippers Performance. If you want the package, if you have a Softail, I would love to see this on a Lowrider ST. It has me thinking about getting a Lowrider ST now. It's a great, great package. Give Zippers Performance a call, or you can visit them online at zippersperformance.com. This is the recipe to making a fast Harley right here. I want to thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Adam.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. And guys, next, we're gonna show it to my sister. So this is my little sister, Kim. My little big sister, Kim. She's older than me, but I'm taller than her, so that makes her my little sister, right? We took your bike. You know I took it to Zippers Performance.
Right.
And I might have did a little bit more than what you asked for.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit more than what you asked for. Are you ready to see it?
I'm ready. Let's go.
You stay there.
Stay here?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna be really happy with what's on this motorcycle. Okay, guys. So here it is.
Woo.
Not only did you get an exhaust, an air cleaner, you got a Redshift 472 cam.
Yeah.
So you're making a little bit more horsepower and torque.
How much?
I'll show you the dyno seat. Wait a minute, let me go get it.
Now that's what it's supposed to sound like. I like that.
So stock, your bike made 82 horsepower stock, 107 foot-pounds of torque stock. Now you're making 122 horsepower
Okay, yeah.
and 131 foot-pounds of torque.
That's what I'm talking about.
You have no problem with this bike, the horsepower to weight ratio,
Yeah.
a 124, a 128, and a 131.
They don't want that.
They don't want that.
They don't want that.
No, certain ones now. Now, hold on. I ain't saying all 128s.
You don't want that.
No, no. But
Okay.
so now you got it. Once you want to take it around here for a little spin?
Yep.
So the thing about that, guys, it's going to ride. Okay. All right, now hold on. We're gonna have to put our helmet on.
Ah!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's just too
boy.
much. So what I'm trying to say is, it has plenty of power. The power is fantastic. Hey, it got some power, don't it?
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's got it. Oh, it's got it. Yeah.
And you ain't even got it on the main street yet.
Nope.
Yeah, you got to get on the main street and see what it's like. When I'm saying horsepower to weight ratio, if you say your average 131 is making 140 or whatever, 140, this is making 122 horsepower, 131 torque, and you're weighing literally 150 pounds less. So horsepower to weight ratio, this motorcycle, to me, and I got a built bike, this motorcycle was one of the faster motorcycles that I've ridden. It has that 2-in-1 rumble of the D&D. Look at her. Look at her.
Man, oh man. Yes.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
That's
what
what it's supposed to sound
that's
like.
what so you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Was it a good surprise?
Yes.
It wasn't me. I didn't turn any of the wrenches on this thing. We want to thank Bob,
Yep.
Dan, Adam,
Yep.
everybody from Zippers Performance. Everybody, guys.
Everybody.
So, you got anything you want to say?
Thank you. Everybody at Zippers. Oh, that looks good.
It turned out to be a great build. So,
Yep.
you're going to see this thing while we're down in Daytona. Daytona's just around the corner, so you'll be seeing us in Daytona at it. Now, if you want to get a Redshift 472 cam for yourself, make sure you check out zippersperformance.com. You want to know what went into this bike to make it have that much horsepower and that much torque. Check this out. Here's what it's about too. None of that STD stuff. This is SAE, real numbers. No STD, no standard. SAE, there's real numbers. They've been using that since 1992, and these are real numbers right here. No race gas or anything like that. Easy to start. This bike right here will be a good running bike. And now she might be able to finally keep up with me
Ha!
on our road trips. We're gonna end this video here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. Check out Zippers Performance and the Redshift 472 cam. It's gonna be at the bike show in Daytona, March 8th, Bethune-Cookman Boulevard. This bike will be there from 3 to 6. All right. Like, share, and subscribe. Keep gliding. As always, have a blessed day.